Our football season has come to an end. I hope you don't make me pull that quote out that our friend Chris Park has actually quoted. I'll get into the Super Bowl that where I ranked on that coming off Super Bowl evening. So, Conrad, ready to talk a little wrestling, politics, no religion, but no. I don't even really want to talk politics. Politics and wrestling could be a hot topic, but I'll stay away from that too, pal.
Well, let's talk about the Super Bowl. You and I both thought the Chiefs were going to win. A dumbass running around in a mask is going to get punched square in his junk by Cody Angle as soon as we can.
Yes.
Said, if you think the Chiefs have a chance to winning, you don't know shit about football. LOL.
Direct quote.
I thought our buddy Top Dollar Who Hotta, AJ Francis, brought up a great point on social media over the weekend. Sunday night, he did a little selfie and he posted a social. Who really thought Brock Purdy was going to beat Patrick Mahomes? And apparently Vegas did. They were a 1.5 point favorite. And if you took a look at that game in the first half, you felt like, boy, the under is a lock, because there was no chance they were getting close to 46-47. Well, I'll be damned. In overtime, they did. Funny how that worked out. I had a bunch of friends who made a bunch of money, and I hope you guys did too. It's weird that football season is now over, but as we take a look, if you're watching on YouTube, we see Travis Kelce in an embrace with his billionaire lady friend, Taylor Swift, your old pal, Tay-Tay.
My babysitter.
Your babysitter.
I'm kidding.
There's the tight end of the Chiefs hugging your babysitter, who put all of your kids in a music video like a decade and a half ago. Wow, just what a small world it is. You really are the Forrest Gump of wrestling, man. And I wanted to ask you, when you saw how the game finished, overtime, Taylor Swift's boyfriend wins, did you think of any famous Dutch Mantel quotes?
The first quote I thought of was my good pal, confidant, and podcast partner. And I used his quote. I said to myself, self, at the beginning of the year, when you saw the political involvement with the NFL and you see Tay-Tay getting involved and they have this little romance going, and then all of a sudden dive into some ratings and look at the female growth in the product. And I kind of go back over the last couple of years and see the Viacom and the kids version and how they're marketing to kids and the slime and all that kind of stuff. And the wealthiest, most well-run, most profitable sports league in the world. I said to myself, self, Dutch Mantel once said about when reality TV had really taken off, we could go through bunches of different reality shows, Duck Dynasty, Kardashians, oh man, all of them. And he would sit back with an unlit cigar and he'd say, you know, fellas, I like my reality TV good and scripted. Let's just say the Patriots, when we won, they won when we were in war. The Saints won when we came back from Hurricane Katrina. And Kansas City Chiefs won to get that field demo up. And just like good wrestling promoters do, you got to leave them happy, Connie. You got to leave your audience happy.
Well, I don't know that everybody was happy, but it was a fun game. That's what I was hoping for. I didn't have
not to go down that complete rabbit hole. I said last week on the podcast, you can't give Andy Reid, and I know Mahomes is great. I just don't think you can give Andy Reid 2 weeks. He's going to beat you. I think he's super, super good. What'd you think about Kelce bumping into him on the sideline and how they downplayed that immediately? You didn't get into that?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You know, my parents were flipping out, And I saw it on a replay, and I was like, it wasn't that bad. I mean, he's frustrated. It's not like he tackled the guy. Yes, he tried to get his attention, but he's frustrated. But I just didn't think it was that crazy. I think you got to give guys a pass for playing with emotion.
Yeah.
I mean, now if he tackles the sumbitch, hits him with a lariat, he's running in with an RKO out of nowhere. That's one thing. But he caught an older fellow off balance a little bit because he wasn't expecting someone to touch him. But I didn't feel like there was any intent for harm or violence, just a little frustration. And I don't know. I give him a pass. What say you?
Well, here once, and if the reports are true, what I love about the whole thing was, I want, if I'm a coach, a 53-man roster? I want all 42 guys that are sitting on the sideline to be that animated and engaged. He wanted back in the game. That was the story was, damn, coach, I would have been in on that play. I would have been over there blocking the guy who stripped the ball or was around the ball. Maybe that fumble would not have happened, but at least keep me in the game. He was mad because he wasn't in the game. That was my understanding. So I definitely give him a pass on that. But man, did it make for some great drama.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Cody was asking, and then they got the remote and they rewound it. And like, what are they saying over there? So the story behind the story is captivating. And did the Taylor Swift over under about how many times she appeared on camera actually during the game? She broke the over, right?
I didn't look at that prop bet. I saw people making fun of all the prop bets. I even saw something that was getting passed around on social that was clearly not real as to whether or not Taylor Swift might have diarrhea during the game. It made me just laugh out loud at the absurdity of how people have become so celebrity obsessed.
Old Codes had a tough night last night, Conrad, to get me in a better frame of mind. Bless his heart. Speaking of fanatics, get that promo code, My World, or whatever our promo code is, because Cody went from a Chiefs jersey to a 49ers jersey.
Oh, wow.
Jersey. We did that Super Bowl with a friend of the show that puts it out every year, and there's folks in there, all the different prop bets. Connie, I came in number 2. I was in second place out of, I don't know, almost 40 folks. But Cody, first quarter, you hit refresh, second quarter. So he went from being in third place to 20 to 30, back to 3, depending upon how the game and his picks were. So had a lot of fun last night. Oh, Cody, I don't know what he's going to do out of football season because his jerseys will stay hung up for the next 6 months. But